Do you ever wish you could press a reset button on your health, your job, your relationships, your whole life? Yeah, that's kind of where I am right now with all of the above. It is currently the first week in January, and as I look back at the last 12 to 14 months, dang, I'm glad that that's all behind me. And there have been a lot of changes, a lot of unwanted changes that have come around in my life. But everything happens for a reason, or so they say. And it's a perfect time of year to just do a reset. So not only is it the first week in January, just a few days away from my 55th birthday. So here I am in the throes of midlife and dealing with the joys of menopause. Oh boy. And have been dealing with some pretty serious health issues over the past year. And I may go into those in a future video, but also a ton of changes have happened with my business as a content creator, a social media manager, and a photographer. I have been saying for the past 2.5 years that AI is coming for me. And eventually my job, my role in other people's businesses and with local organizations will be replaced by apps and AI programs. And that's exactly where I am. And it happened a lot faster than I thought it would. I think I got, I don't know, kind of cocky about the whole thing and figured, well, this is a small town and people want an authentic voice. So let's just say I was wrong. I was wrong. I don't hold it against any of those clients who stepped away and decided to take a different route. I mean, why pay me a fee every month to create for them when they can plug everything they need into an app or a program and it just takes care of everything? When they can take a picture of themselves with their cell phone and tell ChatGPT to turn it into a headshot. And I have very mixed emotions about AI. I do think it's a great tool, but it's moving really fast. And I'm not crazy about the changes that are coming. A year from now, I think we're all going to look back and our heads are just going to spin off because it's huge. But that's neither here nor there. There are just a number of things that I'm starting over with in my life. And why am I making a video about this? Well, somebody may come across this video and resonate with what I'm dealing with, what I'm going through, and all these ideas and goals that I have before me. I'm very excited about them. Also a little bit nervous because literally starting from scratch. But I love that all these opportunities are ahead of me. And I've always been a storyteller through my writing, my photography, and through video and content creation work. And I think there's again, there are a lot of opportunities out there for me to embrace. The health challenges I'm working through, getting stronger every day. When I started this channel a year ago, I had many of the same goals and aspirations ahead of me, and it reached a point where I wasn't even able to get in front of the camera. In all transparency, I spent more time laying on my office floor, thank goodness I work from home, than I did creating content. It was rough. It was a rough 12 months. But getting through it, I know what's going on now, and we grow through what we go through, right? We're supposed to. And I can look back now at 2025 and say, I'm grateful for everything that happened. I think it opened my eyes to a lot of things that I took for granted, not just with my health, but in business and in community and in relationships. And I'm currently not only starting out the new year with a whole long list of goals and ideas, I'm right in the middle of a 72-hour fast. When I told my daughter about it, she had 2 words for me, and that was, "You're crazy." But it's wonderful. It's a wonderful way to reset your body and your mind. It's great for your gut. It's great for your brain. It's great for mood. Feed your dopamine and your serotonin and all those hormones that affect your mood and your emotions. And I have to say that by October and November of last year, I had reached a point that depression was really settling in hard. So changes in my life, health challenges, again, the joys of menopause, things just started getting pretty dark. And I knew that if I didn't make some serious changes and pull myself up by the bootstraps, I was going to be in trouble. And I have seen friends and family members, women at this same age that I am now, who went through these struggles and they didn't make it. And I don't want to be one of those statistics. So I am determined to be back on my feet, physically and emotionally, to continue to create content, to continue to tell stories, because that's who I am, to take you with me on some of my adventures out on the trail, and to take you on some of my flights. Most people don't know that I'm also a drone pilot. And that's one of the things about 2025 that was not great. In March of last year, I was out flying here in the Black Hills, and I got a flash on my screen that said, communication with aircraft has been lost. And I looked at my screen and I looked at the drone. It kept flying. The screen went black, and never saw poor Dilbert the drone again. It's out there somewhere, maybe in the bottom of a lake, maybe stuck up in a tree, but that was a downer. That threw a wrench into the works for sure. But there's a new drone sitting over here, different brand, that I have to learn how to fly now, get familiar with the controls. But looking forward to getting out there again and sharing stories and sharing my home with you. I love living in the Black Hills and sharing all that this area has to offer. You know, there are other people out there who are going through similar challenges as me. And I think that humans are meant to go through things together. And even if our only connection is right here through a lens, so be it. So I know there's a lot of friends out there that I haven't met yet. Hopefully you can resonate with the content. Again, I am creating this video for myself because this is the first video of 2026. And I knew earlier today that if I didn't get in front of the camera and just hit record, that the end of the day would come around and it wouldn't happen. And then it would be a week from now and maybe 2 weeks from now. So even if this video doesn't get any likes, doesn't gain me any subscribers, but if you're so inclined, I would love it if you'd hit like and subscribe. Gives me some traction. I'm putting this out there for me, just to help me build some momentum. So I thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos.